Hi guys, we are Sia and Abhi. Welcome to our channel Boarding Adventure, and in this video we will share the top things to do in Smoky Mountains National Park, waterfalls, hikes, scenic drives and views. We are in Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee. We were greeted by a lovely weather and beautiful scenic points, and our first stop is here at the viewpoint of the town of Gatlinburg. We are now driving up the Newfound Gap Road, and our stop here is the Morton's Overlook. We are at the Newfound Overlook. Behind me is the Appalachian Trail, which passes through this part of the Smokies. This trail cuts through 14 states, and some of the great elevations and beautiful viewpoints are found on this part of the trail. We are on our way to the Clingmans Dome. There's a 0.5 mile steep incline all the way to the top of the tower. From here you can enjoy 360-degree views of the entire Smoky Mountain range. Clingmans Dome is at the highest elevation of the Great Smokies, and the weather here changes quickly from sunny to cloudy in a matter of minutes. We are now taking a hike to Laurel Falls, which is a pretty easy hike with over 300 feet of elevation and 1.3 miles one way. Laurel Falls is beautiful family-friendly hike, and you'll come across a lot of foot traffic on the way to the falls. Other than fresh scent, the trees here release volatile organic compounds which form a foggy layer over the mountains, and hence the name Smokies. We are driving on the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail, and our first stop is the Ogle Farm. We are on a 3/4 of a mile loop nature trail here at the Ogle Cabin. Rainbow and Grotto Falls are some popular hikes in the area. There are such beautiful cascades and scenic viewpoints along the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. We are now at Bale's place, which shows how a typical mountain farm looked like in the Smokies. This is so beautiful, but the highlight for me is the breath of fresh air, the fragrance of damp woods, being surrounded by all this green, the wooden cabins and the flowing creek. This here is the Alfred Reagan place. We are on our way to Cherokee from Gatlinburg, and the attractions we have listed for this area are the Mingus Mill and Mountain Farm Museum. Mingus Mill has an active turbine system, and here we learned the functioning of the mill. Mountain Farm Museum has some old cabins with the backdrop of the green Smokies. Another thing that you can do here is the hike to Mingo Falls. It is the highest in this area, and also it is pretty easy to get to the falls, just over 200 steps and 1/3 of a mile of hike one way. We are now hiking the Alum Cave Bluff Nature Trail. It runs all along the creek. There's a 1.4-mile hike to the Arch Formation, 2.3 to the Alum Cave, and 5-mile hike to the Mount Clay Conte one way. The flowing creek and the spanning bridges makes this place a perfect photo op in the Smokies. Right now driving on the Cades Cove Loop road. This loop is closed on Wednesdays for motor traffic, so make sure you plan your trip accordingly. Cades Cove is popular for wildlife spotting. We came across horses, deer, and also a big black bear in the open grove. I am now at Cable Mill at Cades Cove, which represents an old mountain community in the early 1900s, and this place has a mill, a residential building, a kennel and a blacksmith shop. Cable Mill and Tub Mill on the motor trail are some great photo spots in the national park. We are now going for the Cosby Nature Trail, which is around 40 minutes from the town of Gatlinburg. It's a pretty easy 1.1 mile hike which runs along the creek and has many beautiful bridges on it. So guys, that was all from our time in the Smokies. Make sure you check our Gatlinburg video for more suggestions on the things to do in the town. Also, if you enjoy our content, please do like, comment, subscribe and share, and we will see you very soon on our next getaway.